Good evening, I am Doctor here. Food itself is a great medicine. Basing on that concept, today I have taken ginger. There are multiple health benefits with the ginger. Ginger is very helpful to prevent the nausea, headache, and also vomiting sensation. In the pregnant ladies, during the morning, they will have morning sickness, which they have nausea, vomiting sensation, and associated with headache. Those complaints can be subsided by taking ginger. And ginger can be consumed in the form of tea or in the form of ginger water or in the form of ginger powder. Raw ginger is beneficial. And some people will have seasickness as soon as they went to the sea, near the sea or beaches, they do start getting nausea sensation and vomiting also. To prevent that also it is helpful. Some people will have motion sickness or traveling sickness. While they are traveling in car or bus, they will have this sea sickness, that is sorry, this traveling sickness, that can be prevented by taking ginger. That will not happen all at once there you take this one. Go on, take ginger every day in little quantity or at least in tea or in water. That will give you great immunity. Ginger is a very great immunity booster, and this ginger will help you for reducing some symptoms like migraine headache also, and helpful for cold and flu. In cough and throat infection, if you take some ginger lightly with the green tea combination like that with one lemon and honey, there will be lot of soothing sensation in the throat, and also that inflamed part of the throat will get soothing sensation. And ginger will help you for the expectorant, the phlegm which is present in the lungs will come out totally through the help of ginger. That is very important here because it is rich in anti-inflammatory properties. They have got gingerols. Gingerol is present in the compound present in the ginger is have rich with anti-inflammatory properties which will keep your lung very healthy. It will bring total expectorant outside during the cough process, that is during the period of cough and cold. So it is very beneficial. And coming to the digestive system part, it is very good for preventing colon cancer. It is highly helpful to prevent constipation. It is very helpful to have digestion process. So for digestion process and easy digestion, it is very beneficial. And to prevent a bloated abdomen and to prevent gas accumulation, this is very beneficial. And coming to, it prevents ulcerative ulcers in the stomach also. Okay, ulcerative colitis, that is inflammation of the colon also, you can say. In that way it prevents the ulcers of the stomach also. It is very good for our digestive system. If the gut is healthy, a man's mind is healthy, because every human being should remember our gut should be very very healthy. If there is little discomfort in the gut, we cannot do any other work properly. So, ginger is highly beneficial for you. Then, coming to the next part, you can understand ginger will have this, it can be said as a pain reliever. Those who are doing this workouts and those who are going for this athletes and all sports people, and that means they have little more physical work, it can be said as a great pain reliever because it is rich in gingerol, anti-inflammatory property rich. So, and some people suffering from osteoarthritis also, they will have joint pains also. That can also be minimized with by taking this gingerol, that is ginger. And muscle soreness. Some people will have muscle soreness after exercise. That can come down through taking gingerol in their, that is ginger in their food. And hello, sorry. And ginger is highly benefit for, what I mean to say is, as a pain reliever, it is very very beneficial, and it detox. It is highly helpful for detoxification. Regarding the free radicals, multiple times I have said you, free radicals are the toxins which invade the human body, highly try to destroy the T cells or immunity cells, and they also try to damage the DNA. Damage always takes place with the external free radicals. To prevent that, to make detoxification of lung and liver, ginger is highly helpful. If the DNA is not repaired properly, human lifespan will come down. DNA should be kept in a proper way. That can be DNA damage is prevented by taking ginger and curcumin also. I already described you so many a times. So and to have it is good for our lungs also. In this way, it is very beneficial. And coming to the next point, to the female part here, I want to explain you one thing very, very clearly. Before going to the last, I will take the topic last. Here, one thing you need to understand. In the heart region, I told you many a times what is atherosclerosis. The arteries or blood vessels supplying to the heart will have accumulation of bad cholesterol. That accumulation of bad cholesterol will cause the narrowing of the tube, where there may be chances of heart stroke, and blood pressure will increase because the blood circulation is stopped there, not properly going on, not completely stopped. It is continuous flow will not be there. That means blood circulation is obstructed by this bad cholesterol. To prevent bad cholesterol, ginger is highly beneficial. And you need to understand one more thing. The atherosclerosis process, where the fat accumulation will be there, they will be accumulated at that place as a plaques collection, and they form a clot. To prevent that clot formation, ginger is a very good blood thinner. So it is very good for our heart health also. And coming to this, ginger is highly helpful for most of the female complaints. Coming to the infertility part, I will repeat this two times. Kindly understand this one particular point. Ginger is very helpful for producing cervical mucus. What is cervical mucus? It is for that mucus is thickness that is just like a gum, which helps for ova to get sticked properly there, and it is helpful for fertility. That if the female don't have that sticky sensation or cervical mucus at the cervix region, that is down part of the uterus, she cannot conceive. That can be produced, that gummy tendency is produced by the ginger. Kindly understand this point. The ova should get sticked at the particular place by the help of this mucus only. That cervical mucus can be thickness can be produced by the natural ginger, which is having highly medicinal property. This prevents the infertility in the females. This is very beneficial point. Kindly understand this point very keenly. And one more thing is, and ginger highly helps for reducing the prostaglandins and thus preventing menstrual cramps, and that prevents dysmenorrhea, a painful menstruation, especially in the puberty girls, where they will have this hormones imbalance, and also that menstrual cramps, abdomen painful menstruation can be reduced by the ginger intake. It will reduce the prostaglandins, which are causative factor for abdominal cramps. So understand this one particular point. And third thing is, some people will have dysfunctional uterine bleeding, where there is without a cause there will be bleeding. Some people will have heavy bleeding, that is menorrhagia, due to many factors. If the we need to identify what is the root cause for this. First of all, there may be thyroid problem, there may be endometrial layer thickness, there may be different causes at for different this is premenstrual time also they will have this problem. So what I mean to say is, we need to understand what is the exact causative factor. But in generally, to prevent this heavy bleeding also, it is very much clinically proved that ginger will stop the heavy bleeding. You can understand the importance of food in our regular life. That is, food itself is a great medicine. You need to understand this point. I doesn't mean that you take ginger now and then. Please make a habit of taking ginger tea or ginger water, which is very good for your female health. And the next thing is, This ginger is highly important for not helping or to prevent the development of ovarian cancer cell production. Kindly understand this point. Once again, I am repeating. In ovary region, there will be a cancer cell production. If so, ginger will help for preventing that cancer cell production. This is highly clinically people have proved it. Okay, this is very beneficial for preventing ovarian cancer. So you can understand ginger is playing a major role in a women's health. You can take any form. I suggest you to take in a raw form. And one more thing, I repeated this multiple times, but still I am saying you, ginger is very rich in nitrates, and it helps for nitrous. It will be getting converted into nitrous oxide in the body, and that nitrous oxide will highly enlarge that means it will enlarge the blood vessel and prevent the heart blockage, that is blockage of the blood vessel. That you need to understand that this particular point once again, to enlarge the blood vessels and to prevent the blockage of the blood vessel of the heart. This is very helpful. You can understand this one. And that means to keep healthy heart, and thus it is helpful to reduce high blood pressure. Prevention is better than cure, I already said you. To prevent your high blood pressure, have a nice 1 cup of green tea, little ginger, add little lemon, and lemon is vitamin C rich food. It absorbs all the minerals and vitamins. And to the body, absorption is very important, not only the intake, especially the vegetarians. And the honey you add, which is a blood purifier. And half lemon is nothing dangerous. Vitamin C will produce high immunity. And little green tea is always beneficial to prevent uterine cancers. It is rich in gallic acid, it is rich in antioxidant, it is a wonderful blood thinner also. So taking less green tea is not harmful for you. Don't get confused by looking at so many Google and YouTube your own thinking. No, no. Everything is harmful if it is taken excess. You consult your own home physician and you can take their suggestion, and you can take little green tea. Okay? It is rich with antiviral properties also. So kindly take your physician also, personal physician, because food itself is a great medicine. Try to prevent certain diseases at the home itself. That is our channel main motto. And next, coming to the and one of the another point. And you need to understand one thing, every person's constitution differs from others. Everybody's basal metabolic rate differs from others. Everybody's history of their genetical history may be varying. So don't get confused. Kindly visit your own trustworthy medical practitioners and please obey them and please take their concern, because in Google and YouTube you can never find the exact clinical approach. Your life cannot be saved only depending on the things happening. It can guide you to be healthy and happy. But in case of emergency, you definitely need a medical practitioner. That's what I mean to say. This food itself is a great medicine to prevent the disease. But once the symptoms are not getting controlled, you cannot understand what is the exact causative factor for your disease. So definitely we need a practitioner at times to understand what is happening. Thank you. And one more thing is, I want to tell you weight management. Here, I want to talk to you one thing. Anybody can get on their weight in a healthy way. Please reduce your weight in most healthy and proper way. This weight reduction is not one day process. Is it stable all your life? No. It cannot be stabilized all your life. We may put on little weight, we try to reduce the weight, but reduce the weight in most healthy way with your medical practitioner under vision only. That is my personal suggestion. Kindly take it as your wish. And another thing is how the ginger is helping to reduce the weight is our point. It helps for basal metabolic rate increasing, and it tries to mobilize the fat, and also it reduces the appetite. That means it relieves the hunger. That is the main point. And thus it is helpful for weight management, because It is removing already bad cholesterol in the heart. It is good for our health in that way. This is weight management. I won't suggest much because we need to reduce in a healthy way. That is important. No minerals, no vitamins, or no nutrients should come down when you are on diet process. That is main important thing because diseases are very stronger than our immunity should be increased first before taking any decision, because natural immunity is acquired from the mothers, and this artificial immunity, that is second one, we need to develop every day. It will not happen in single night. So always take the foods which will improve your immunity. That is our main concept. And all the antioxidant rich foods are wonderfully immunity boosters. That is, you can take curcumin in turmeric also. Multiple times we thought of this. Kindly understand, utilize my channel, and I'm so ethically, I'm telling you people to be a part of your family. Thank you for your all great support and love in within very short time, like in 7 months hardly. I got 3 lakhs 50,000 above viewers, and also 1,000 subscribers are very ethically they have subscribed me, and thank you for your great love and support. And here I have covered every part. No, no, detoxification is important. Now I suggest you kindly take sufficient water, as the summer is prevailing. There will be lot of dehydration also, so suddenly don't get upset with the sunstroke. Prevent it by taking lot of water, things like cucumber or kira, or you can take watermelons, muskmelon, so many good fruits which is rich in water content. At the same time, take plenty of basil seeds which are rich in, we can say, sabja seeds, and that will prevent heat or sunstroke. And take like mint leaves with nice mint leaf lemonades, so that please observe whether you are taking sufficient water according to your weight and height. And I suggest you to take, you can take 3 liters and above, that is minimum 5 liters are happily you can take, because all the toxins will be eliminated. And you should understand one thing, water itself is a great blood thinner. So take sufficient water also. When we are taking soya chunks, it will be highly proteinaceous food. For that also, we need to take lot of water. So take good water also. And coming to the part of, I already thanked everybody. Nowadays I'm coming into the live to increase my watch hours and also to have some awareness regarding my channel. And I may not communicate much on when I come to the live show. It depends of your on your great response. I just request you to keep subscription and to have good likes here with your great heart. And I may not communicate everything because same subject if I speak there, you people will feel bored. So only I'm speaking now here itself. And one more thing is, um, my always my live show can be with medical. Food itself is a great medicine, and simple and easy method of cooking, and how much comfort you feel on screen, that comfort you should feel off screen also. I'm very much passionate towards the cooking, because my stress buster is cooking, my meditation room is cooking, my divine room is cooking. That is making, that is my kitchen only, because I find plenty of peace and happiness there. And cooking is very helpful to keep you hygienic, to maintain a healthy family. And with raw salads and fruit juices or anything, go and make and do. How much mental peace you get, kindly observe. This is my stress buster. I don't know what yours, kindly think of that once again. And one useful suggestion to the my viewers especially is, see, previously we never used to know how many, what all the recipes are, very limited recipes we have in our childhoods. But now that system has changed, we got multiple cooking vlogs where we can understand one thing. Taste is never far too nutritious means, with zero oil, with nice steam foods, with useful multiple salads, by adding some sprouts and giving 1 cup of legumes like rajma, soya, something like what all legumes you can take. You can prepare wonderful tasty recipes where there is nutritional compromise at all. If you take some, suppose like 2 bhaji or 2 bonda or 4 bonda sometimes, don't get scared, because next meal you fill it with either with ragi, java, or bhajra, something like millets you can add, high fiber food.